Hello guys, this is Kartenspieler 08. This time I want to do a Banlist prediction for the September 2020. So we all know that there should be a Banlist like in September. So like last time we got not really a Banlist, but there were some changes, and I think that we will get something similar like that, and not really changes for the meta game. Expect for maybe that Altergeist got better last time. First, I want to tell you what I want to see come back from the Banlist. So the first thing is that I want to see Joshua Schmidt back to 1. I don't think that it's fair to ban like a player just for having cards that weren't produced good. I don't think that it's the player's fault. And yeah, okay, you could say that it was kind of risky to play the same pot of desires again, but yeah, still I want to see Joshua Schmidt back to 1. To see Ben this time, but it's like 6 cards in total, so there's not much that changed, like if you compare to last time, but yeah. So first of all, I want to see Block Dragon banned. I think that it's not fair to search up to 3 cards with 1 card in your turn and in your opponent's turn that really like do a lot, get more advantage. I think that I don't want to see that anymore. Then we have the Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. I think that this card is really annoying. I don't want to see people block you out of the extra deck. What I would really like to see is if the card would get a new card text, like it has to be equipped to a Buster Blader or Destruction Sword card, just to lock the opponent out of the extra deck. Then I think the card would be fair again. That's one of the only times where a new card text actually makes sense, not like crosscut wires, for example. And yeah, then we have number S0, Utopic Zexo. I think most people already heard about the Numeron cards that we get from Battles of Legend and Armageddon, and yeah, I think that the Numeron cards are some kind of okay. You can OTK with them, but I think that's what every deck can do. That's not the problem, but I think that locking your opponent out of playing any card is just too good. So I want to see Zexo banned. I think that the Numeron cards themselves are all okay for the game. What I want to see is Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon banned. So I think everybody knows the combos that you do. Summon Hycrifil Bug, summon Auroradon, and yeah, like summon the True King of all calamities. I also think that True King of all calamities is a card that could be hit, but at the moment it's like, well, I think you have to see that the True King of all calamities you usually would need like 4 tributes to get 2 level 9 monsters on the field. So if you look at it that way, it's kind of okay, but yeah, it's like too easy to summon in some decks, but the problem is if you would ban just the True King, then you could still like draw 4 cards and summon Savage or summon Savage and Heroid, and I think that's not what you want to see. Then other really annoying card is Guard Dragon LP. Guard Dragon LP is really bad designed, I think, and the just summoning the Red Eyes, or I think it's called Rocket Racer from the deck. That's not what I want to see in this metagame anymore. And yeah, combined with that, I think that it's a good idea to ban Black Garden. So Black Garden is used in the FTK that the Dragon Link deck does, and yeah, it's not played for any like other useful decks, so I think you could just ban the card and no one can complain about it. What I expect is like that we get some cards back to 3. I think one of these could be totally awesome. So totally awesome got limited for no reason, and totally awesome is not played at the moment, so I think we could give some love to Paleozoic players and give them back like 2 more turrets. Then I think that Scarestriker got like enough hits that they are not that good. I mean, they can be like some kind of tier 2 deck, I think. And I think that they will get the 3rd Voodoo Anchor back. I think that would not make Skystriker too good. They still have multi-rule at 1 and Hornet drones at 1, and I don't think and engage limited, so I don't think that they would get much better with the 3rd Widow Anchor. And then I really don't like Monarchs, but I think that Pantheism of the Monarchs could get back to 3. And what I really don't like about the deck is that you can lock the opponent out of the extra deck with your Domain of the Monarchs, but I think that giving them some consistency with Planteism would be fine. And what you have to see is that we still would have Eidlich in the metagame, and I think unless the Monarch player gets like Domain and the Majesty's Fiend, the Domain would be fine and like not that difficult to out with the Golden Orb. Yeah. If you liked it, and yeah, goodbye.